years already. That sounds so good. Oh, it's so crazy, yo. Hey, happy Total Woman Tuesday. Yes. Enjoy the sounds of the naked girls while we let the beat build. This is I'm Better Than You. Yeah. Let me invite Facebook. Look. I was gonna fuck with that. This shit right now. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. What's that other thing? Oh yeah, I'm talking to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so something must have changed. Last time you didn't seem like it was like fine. Last week. No, I'm talking about outside. Is it Tom? I mean,
I think it was warmer outside. It was raining last week. It rained last week because I was sick.
Today I got a better drink. Jamaica bought a better drink than she did last time. Uh, Strawberry splash. Not sparkly water with some splash of liquor in it, whatever that is. It was terrible. But I drank it. I was making everything out of it. I didn't use it for, put some agave in it and some tequila and some fruit. I made it work. We don't waste over in this house. But I'm gonna stop talking for a second so that we can enjoy the song. Mm. Yeah. That's what you gotta tell them. Facebook. You gotta get on YouTube so you can hear the song. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, click on the link below. You can yeah, click on the link below. It's gonna bring you right to the page and join the conversation on YouTube. Let's see who's on YouTube. Hey baby girl, hey Courtney, hey Ashlyn, hey Veronique. Can y'all hear it clear? Okay. Um, yeah, I know you can't hear it on Facebook thing. You can only hear it on YouTube. We feeding it through YouTube. And it's real clear on YouTube. I asked can y'all hear it. I'm listening to it in my ear. That's my shit right there. Well, that's Shamika. It's like I got the part that Shamika really like, and Shamika got the part that I really like. Yes, cause you what what? Y'all just gotta tell them. Um, yeah. Okay. Yes. Alright. Mm. Get, get. That's what a mother's supposed to do. That's what I've been doing, y'all. Mhm. What? 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 You can take it down. You can take it down with the you see the circle? One all the way at the end. It should be. I might get up and do it. I get up and do it. I get it. I thought I left it. Oh, already. Yep. Yeah. So, somebody is calling me on live. You come over here. Somebody is always calling me on live. Oh, I'm listening. And it's about my son. Look, total woman stuff. Hello. Hey. Hey. Oh yeah. Look, I'm live. Every week somebody call me live, but it's always about their kids. So I said it's a real mommy moment. But yeah, they was in the gym last time, so I think they're in the gym the whole time. Okay. Thank you. All right, bye. That's always so funny to me. And a quick story about that. So my youngest son friend, he spent the night over here one day, and we spoke to the mother. We spoke to the parents just like briefly on the telephone, but we didn't meet face to face. And then she came over to bring her son something the next day. And her son was like, "Oh my God, that's them." And she looked, she's like, "Oh, you're the Nikki girls." And I was like, "Oh shoot." She's like, "Oh, I know he fine now." And so this weekend they had this tournament and last all day long. And I just, I just maybe I don't love sports enough. I don't know. Like I want to see him play. I don't know if that makes me a terrible mother, but I don't want to be out in the hot sun watching kids play games. Like I don't. Especially like a tournament a year. It's like if you win, good job. I'll be the mother. Like run faster. Shit is hot outside, and you got me out here. Like I want to see some extra special, fantabulous type stuff if I'm gonna be out in the heat. I be thinking that the coaches need to be harder on the kids, but they can't because we be babying our boys so much that when the coach try to put their foot down, a mama be like, "You can't talk to my son like that." So it just yeah. Anyway, and so when she dropped him off, though, I thanked her, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna be doing a lot of traveling this summer. Do you mind, helping out with him? You know, getting them to football practice because they're going to high school, they got to try out." And she was like, "Definitely," because she's watching, what I'm saying? So I was like, we're going to meet the squad and all that stuff. She was like, "Whatever you need me to do, just let me know." And I was like, see how the universe, aligns those type of situations where I'm connecting with a parent, my kid, her son and my son has been friends, but like I don't even have to, that's already worked out. So if I need to get on the road, I have a parent that I feel safe with, that I could send him over, I could send him over to her house and know that everything is taken care of. And so that's so dope to me or whatever. But anyway, let's see. And like I said, hey, Veronique, Zane, Deidre, Courtney, I said, baby girl. Hey, me. Hey, you ready? So listen, let's just get into it. So of course, I'm in my news hour, and of course, I'm gonna talk about Amber Rose in the hair. How can I not talk about her in this hair, this pussy hair? Like, and the funny part is a couple of things. This conversation that she's not black, like at all. I'm like, it seems like most people miss that just because of the way she's shaped or whatever. I don't know, just because she messed with Kanye, I guess we gave her a pass or whatever. And so, but either way, she got the bomb brush cut. So I mean, hey, she pulls it off. I don't have no problem with her. I actually applaud her for her doing what she's doing. What I don't like is that why we never have entertainers that stand up and be like the first person to do some shit. Like Mary was singing to Hillary Clinton. What type of shit is that? You get what I'm saying? Why Mary ain't on the cover with her pussy hair out? Like I just like we never be the first to be the first, but everybody be always imitating what we doing. We never like, and I'm saying it may be somebody somewhere before somebody, but for the most part, there are not enough of us in our race that stand up and make these bold statements at the right time. Like maybe people be making these statements, but it don't be at the right time. She making it at the right time, which is the shift. But it's so funny because Jay always be ahead of time. So we've been talking about this. I ain't shaved since I was in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a year since I shaved. And I mean, somebody might say you didn't do that because I'm happy that he didn't want me to do it because it allowed me to be free. Because I was stretching it out a lot. Like I was stretching it out more and more and more because it was totally traumatic and it was torture. Like I would have to take ibuprofen before I go to get a wax. I would have to sit in the sauna to just open up my pores. Like it was so much. It was so much. The last time I got a wax, first of all, I got my legs waxed, and that was worse than getting my pussy waxed because it felt like little band-aids. Like the legs is crucial. But anyway, it was a pregnant woman giving me a wax. I almost kicked her in the stomach. Like it hurt so bad. I kicked her in the stomach. Then she got a glob of wax stuck in between my lips. It was so she couldn't almost get it off. I was almost in tears. Like it was so much. Now maybe it's because I'm extra hairy. I don't know. Some people ain't as hairy as others. But you cannot show me one woman, white, black, or other, that enjoys getting waxed. They don't. They don't. They don't. And so I'm just like, enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Let me see. I'm happy that I know I'm not the only one who doesn't shave. It feels amazing. Yes, they're too busy um, assimilated to the culture. Exactly. Baby girl says, because we don't support each other, they are afraid that if they stand up for their culture or community, then black people will turn their backs on them. And I can understand that because, like I said, when Jay was talking about, first of all, he then got put in jail for putting up two cartoon figures of natural women with hair on their pussy. But it wasn't even a pussy pic to me. It was like showing real natural women, and they put him in Facebook jail. But now Amber Rose for 30 days. Now Amber Rose can just be floating through and don't nobody say nothing. That's why we need to get off Facebook and be on Turner's Church. If it was up to me, I'll be taking. We need to get some, the live feed and stuff capability. And I know I don't have nothing to do with that, but like just for the sake of being in control without the information we get in and send out, we should be wanting to donate money to turn this church just to feel like, I mean, I just be like, what's $5 from at least? I don't know how much it costs and how much it helps, but I'm just saying, like, we pay for cable. This is a form of entertainment. This is a learning tool. You know what I'm saying? This is the way a lot of us are connected. And when y'all put up videos that I want, posts I want to share, I can't even share them on Facebook. So now they got it to where the people that they see connected can't connect like they want. Like that's crazy to me. And so, so we need to get on Turner's Church. But anyway, so I almost kicked the girl in the stomach. It was so, and everybody knows waxing is traumatic. And I just think it's such a great thing to be free. That's why I didn't change today. I left on my naked and free shirt. Like when you're naked, you're free. And it's like no other way to say that. Like to get up and not have to worry about that. And I am very hairy. I still got to put some do-rags around on my legs, like tie them up so it could lay. Like I have to get some. I don't use Vaseline. I don't know, but I had to brush my shit or something so it could be laying flat. And I am trying to figure out how to what length shorts I could wear so I don't got hair all on my thighs. So I understand that there are going to be some things that I'm going to have to tweak or whatever, but ultimately, if my shorts got to be a little longer so that I could be free to grow whatever hair I need, then so be it, because I think I look good in anything I put on. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk around with booty shorts on every day. That's just some club action sometimes. So, let's see. Shay said, I didn't like how I felt at baby girl. Naked pussy, nah. I didn't get grown to have a baby puss. I mean, and I'm being honest, I didn't feel no type of way about bald or hairy. It was all about what looked good in the outfit. The first time I shaved, I was going to the beach. I was just too hairy to have hair outside, all on my legs. And I had an older client that was like, I should shave it. So I was like, well, I guess I should. But if you don't know your history, like people don't realize this is new. So when they changed the way the bathing suits are made, of course you had this problem. If I was wearing a little boy short type of bathing suit, it wouldn't have been so bad. So I'm not gonna act like I was just so aware all the time. All I know is the shit hurt, and it's supposed to last about 6 to 8 weeks. My shit was back in 3 to 4, and it was an extra bill. And I don't like feeling bound to nobody when it comes to money. I just don't like that.
I got the hair on my thigh ripped off. Like I had to drive home with my legs wide open because
the skin came off.
And I had waxed myself before at home, and I thought maybe I did it wrong, but I can't get waxes. And I don't see how the stage that we say men are worthless, that it's even worth going through all of that. for a man. Like, no, you gonna like it. And now my boyfriend, he playing it like it's my rib, like it's my hair. He lay on my stomach and playing it. And
that's how it should be.
He don't like hair. Like, he shaved, and I'm like, really? But it's got to be from the porn, because
it is from the porn,
and all of these other fetishes are coming from what you watching.
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes from porn, and that's just like when, like, we always. And the thing is, we might have. I don't remember a man ever. Like I said, I did it for a bathing suit. I don't remember a man ever telling me he wants me to shave. The same way we have ran into the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way now we trying to look like a man's fantasy, and because I think women think if we are that person, then they'll make a man stay and not do stuff, when we should know that that's not the case. And if a man wants to be with you, he's going to be with you, and that's a whole nother conversation that we'll have at another time. But stop trying to be somebody else so your man won't do whatever, but do something else. Because if you have a relationship with somebody and y'all growing something together, an empire, you don't put your whole relationship in sex. But we've talked about that before, whatever. And women doing too much just to try to keep somebody from messing around, and that just don't work. So that's silly. Let's see. So, but and so going from that, about what we think society expects from us, what we think men want from us, I also started thinking about makeup and the role that it has been playing in our community, and why nobody is talking about. I mean, it's starting to become a joke, but not really. And it started with those fucking drawn on thick market eyebrows. Like, we saw that and nobody said, yo, that don't look for real. Only it's a thicker version of the ones that our parents would shave off and draw on real skinny, except they were fat. And nobody talked about it, and you can't have some thick eyebrows on a face with no makeup, so now you got to put more makeup on it. And we've seen this evolve more and more and more, and like I said, nobody addressed it. Now people airbrushing their face, they don't even look like themselves. I remember, so it's probably been 3 years now, I was going to Dermtech. I was in the bathroom, and this girl, when I went, she was washing her face with just water, just wash her face, wash her face. I went to the bathroom, I came out, and she's still washing her face. I want to wash my hands, she's still washing her face. She's like, can I ask you something? Sure you can. Do I look okay? I'm like, yeah. She was like, I swear I feel ugly. I was like, well, you don't look ugly, but what is washing your face gonna do right now? She said, it's a guy outside waiting for me. He hasn't seen me since high school. Now, mind you, that was just like a year probably prior, maybe 2 years. She was not but so old. She was like, he wants to see me. He always liked me. And I don't have any makeup on. I'm like, okay. She's like, he's not gonna like me when he see me. I look totally different. And I'm like, well, damn, how different is totally? Now I know from all these pictures how totally different somebody could look. So I don't even know what she was looking like back then. But I'm like, she looked fine now. You could tell she looked like she had marks as if maybe she had the chicken pox. But she said what had happened is she had got allergic reaction from the makeup, that she was putting on. And so she don't wear it no more. And so she was in there so long, he called her back. He's like, what's taking so long? She said, never mind, I'm not coming out. He was like, damn, you got me waiting. I told you that I wanted to see you. She hung up. She was, as she was walking out, he called her back. He was like, please come outside. She went outside. And I was just like, damn, you like 19 and think you don't look like yourself? Like, where do you go from there? You get what I'm saying? Because you may get some more heartache. Life could get harder. At least you're still small. Like, you ain't even got to your grown woman weight. Like, there's so many things that could happen, and you already so down on yourself. And she was not unattractive even with the spots. And so I was thinking about, I've been talking about this mark that I have on my face, and I'm like, I traded in some little hair bumps that I could have just, either I ain't gonna say embraced. I don't know, cause I ain't want no beard. But anyway, I could have shaved and plugged for the worst mark that I've ever had on my face. And I look at myself and I have so many emotions of being upset or a moment where you can feel insecure. Like at the time when I'm coming live, I'm up here live every morning. Then you got Feedback Friday. We got a show we about to start. You got Total Woman Tuesday. And I'm just like, wow, this thing really, really bothers me. I'm in this. So it's like I hadn't felt self-conscious like this in a long time, even with the marks that I have, like if I tweeze. And I have the type of skin that does not heal fast and it's hard. I forgot what it's called, but the pigment doesn't repair itself. So I said I was gonna be in the sun. But anyway, it's like I went back to the laser place like, it's 9/11, Deidre. I went back to the laser place like, oh my goodness, do you understand how long I'm going to have it? She was like, I know this happens sometimes. And I know that it does happen because it has happened before. But I'm like, do the lowest dose. I just thought I covered so much and this is what I have to do. And so when I'm the type that when I'm doing the part that's going to be funny to people, I guess when we do the almost famous, that I'm always trying to be better, right? So when it's something that I think is keeping me bound, if it's money, if it's my mind, if it's my weight, or whatever it is, if it's my hair, I don't like being controlled by anything. So now I got this mark. I'm staring at it, it's staring at me, I'm staring at it, it's staring at me. And I'm like, I really would want to go get this makeup that covers the scars. I really would want to. But I'm like, I'm not going to walk around insecure about this mark. I'm going to bubble up. I'm going to get myself together and I'm going to walk around like it's nothing because it may not be as much to somebody as it's, or it could be as much or worse than everybody else. I know who I am. I know that it don't define me. And I believe that all that I radiate will be enough to make that not a big deal. And so I'm not going to allow myself to go into an insecure place by getting makeup, trying to cover it up, worrying about if it's hot outside, now I blot it off. Now you get what I'm saying? It's like when you cover something up and then you open it, then you wipe it back off, then hey Devon, then you wipe it back off, it's almost like highlighted because of the fact that you could go back.
No, I'm just trying to.
It's almost highlighted because you've covered it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it seems even brighter than it did before. So let's see what people are saying. I can't say that Dewan is in the living room.
I've heard everything.
He said he's heard everything. You want to say hello, Dewan?
Hey,
You can't say. You don't want to say hello. What's that? But now he is. Look at my baby. Bend down. He got his shoulders out today. Woo!
real quick. It's my mind, but I just.
Oh, it's on long. Oh, well, you open it. It's addressed to you.
I'm just.
If it's it might just be in what you call it. Okay.
All right.
So, trying to place aloe. And you know what? I put aloe vera. I'm actually allergic to aloe vera. So whenever the drinks, I would drink it, make my throat close up, and so can't do that no more. And but my mother came and brought me some, and whenever I put it, I start itching really, really bad, like really, really, really bad. So I was like, let me stop doing that. But I have some cream. And my mother's an esthetician, so she's giving me stuff along the way. I said I was gonna go get some vitamin E pills because she doesn't have any. And this is probably the most I've never been great in skincare, and that's one of those things that washing it. But I'm talking about with a regimen. I am constantly like trying to put stuff, keep it clean, keep it exfoliated, keep it. So it's some personal lessons that I'm also learning or whatever. But it's like, if I have to be the person that says, look at me, I feel like this, like I have an ugly scar. Like every woman knows how it feels. Like we should be able to embrace our imperfections without putting on so much makeup. But if you do, like I got my lips done. I mean, my lips are. I got some lip gloss. I ain't never had a lip gloss last as long as this. Maybe I shouldn't say that because I might should change it by now. But I love it, so I'm gonna keep it, and my lips is fine. But I'm not saying nobody can ever put any makeup, but you don't need no whole bunch of foundation. First of all, I think they make it to where it's hard to match our skin anyway. After you get a certain complexion, but you definitely don't need to be airbrushing yourself. And when you take your makeup off, you should still look like the same person. I don't think you should look like a totally different person. I know Dennis Sperling had some pictures up. You saw that yesterday. That shit was so funny. Those women didn't look nothing like the picture. That's not. That should be. You should be able to. Somebody should be able to fight you because of that, like a dude. You know what I'm saying? Because you wake up and you don't look like yourself.
I would demand somebody break up with somebody. Let my son bring a girl home, and then I see her without her makeup. Break up with her. She is a liar.
Yeah, like for real, it should be looked at as that.
That's like
strong.
a dude. That ain't your car. I'm breaking up with you. You told me that was your car. That ain't your face.
And so, I'll be damned if I walk around here with a bald penis. I know that's so crazy. That's how you get sick. And yeah, so you know the things that we have hair for, because we are so not knowledgeable, we don't like these things because of that. And now I'm like, oh shoot, pheromones, so I'm extra hairy. Oh, okay, I like that. That's great. Smurder time all the time because I'm so extra hairy. Yes. Like what? Women, you trying to figure out how to damn keep your man interested? You better fucking grow your hair back. Still be sniffing for you. I wish. Why the fuck? If we knew that, we ain't paying attention. The teachers that in the health class, or we so busy stuffing yoni eggs in, but you don't want to let your hair grow. You get what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. Do you think a lot of women that do yoni eggs let their hair grow? It kind of probably go hand in hand because they be aware.
Some of them are faking.
Yeah.
Just say they just got into it. It's just like being woke. Because one of my friends, she get waxed.
You so stupid.
And she do the yoni eggs. I'm like, pick a side. And she woke from sleep because I can't.
You stupid.
But to me, again, my mom didn't shave. I seen her naked. I knew she was hairy.
You think stupid. You talking about, hey, am I in the right place? You looking for total woman. Yes, you are. You said it like the deliverance dude. I'm a Jamaican. I'm Uncle Sylvester's side daughter's firstborn, twice removed. You are so stupid. And so it's funny, y'all, because Jamaica comes over to help me whatever way. And she just like so good. Like she's here, but she's not here, but she's here. And I got to stop, looking back and forth. But I appreciate, when somebody comes through.
I'm going there next time.
You're going in. So I can stop looking at you. But, so anyway, so, I like to read an excerpt from Shamika Michelle's Keep It Naked. Yo, if you do not have this is a must-have. Like, this is a must-have. This is the blueprint to freedom. Like, you cannot be a total woman without being a naked girl. You cannot be a naked girl without understanding the concept of bubbles and bears. Like, this shit goes hand in hand. This is a triangle. Like, this is the starter kit for life. You could give it to your youngest. I think you could start a young girl off with this, definitely. But I'm talking about the whole concept. Like, the younger you are, when you get this, the better. But no matter where you are in life, how old you are, it's never too late to start over, reset your mind. And all these things collectively together will help you become a total woman. Your journey not over till it's all the way over. And so although I am at a space where I'm like, oh shoot, total woman, I'm still going to have some more learning. Sir, can you cut that down?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm still going to have some more things that I'm going to be, for lack of a better word, growing and learning from. And that's what this total woman journey has been about. And I've always known that it was going to be a journey to be a total woman. And that has been my idea since I was a little girl, a young teenager. So I'm still in her relationships chapter, and so I wanted to read a little bit from it. Uh, she says, "We would literally have arguments over things that didn't even exist. It got to the point that I hated to be around him, or even his number on my call, or even see his number on my caller ID. I attributed his bad behavior to feeling unworthy of my attention and affection. Why? Because he was insecure with who he was and what qualities he brought to the table. Every day I strapped on tap shoes, preparing for the tiring dance to prove my love. Um, Going back, we would literally have arguments over things that didn't exist. It got to the point that I hated to be around him or even see his number on the call ID. I had to just read that again because I just thought that was so deep. Because I know people feel like this. I attributed his bad behavior to feeling unworthy of my attention and affection. And it's like, this the thing. What she was going through with her ex-husband is who I have been in my relationship. When you feel insecure for whatever the reason, you cannot be a good partner to your partner. It just so happens that me and Jay has just been so aligned as far as like almost like when you can't get enough of a person, like that draw that we have had. So when you date on your level, you know, and the thing is, in my insecure space, that shit made me a fucking 7. You get what I'm saying? So somebody looking at you and they think you on their level, you a 10, and then you get into a relationship and you become insecure, you fucking lower yourself. And you have to figure out how to crawl out from that. And so I know like every week won't be about relationships or whatever, but I think that relationships play such a large part in who we want to be. And the thing is, how can you pick a man? How can you just pre-decide for a man? Let me see, how can I put it? How can you pre-decide how you're going to be for a man that is telling you ultimately that he wants something else? So before you get in a relationship, you're going to decide the type of woman you're going to be for a man that you have not met. Or when you get in a relationship and the man tell you what you want, you're going to decide to be something different so that he could be happy with the you that he didn't say he wanted in the first place. Like that's so crazy. Are you gonna cut through the screen?
Nah,
But close the thing because it's open anyway. The freezer I left open by mistake, so that kind of worked out.
yeah, it.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely get the goddamn book. But it's just such a great thing for people to go ahead. Just go ahead. You don't want to miss your opportunity of freedom. And it's just something that you need. I think every woman should get it. I think you should get it for your daughters, your nieces, the girl next door, if you a teacher. I mean, whatever the case, like if you see a young girl, especially if you see her in need, she on a path, intercept that path, give her this book so she has something that's going to speak to her life, speak to her soul, speak to her mind, so she don't make the wrong decisions. And I had just wrote a little bit just about like some of the things that I'm gonna put in the Yellow Smudges ideas, and it was like I put, girl, you will never be good enough for him, is what the voice in my head kept chanting. I, for the life of me, don't know why I listened when he told me I was perfect, imperfections and all. He wanted to love me, but I wouldn't let him in. Can't nobody love you if you don't love yourself, and that's just bottom line. No matter what somebody tell you, you will never believe them if you do not love yourself. Nobody can nobody can make you feel better about yourself. So again, this is my poetry book. Christina's Making Up the Total Woman. I was talking to Shamika. I was like, I just been all over the place. I like to pick out some poems that I have written. I would want y'all to see, like, I'm gonna redo it and put them in the poem books in some chronological order, so you can see how one day I felt one way and one day I felt another way. And if you don't heal and you get into a relationship, you just bring that shit over to your into your life. Like this hopeless romantic idea, which is stupid, should be hopeful. But like I have been, I don't know, relationship crazy, love crazy, attention starved or something like I've been attention starved, like attention whore. Like I don't know what it was, but like I've always been looking and searching and saying, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. And that's why this Naked Girls movement is so great and this music is so fucking needed, because I want young girls to grow up and know that their end all be all, it's not about relationships and wanting to be what's the word, like, and thinking that the only way they could feel good about themselves is if a man gives them some type of validation. You have to know who you are, because what you might be to one person, you might not be to another person. So if you don't feel good about yourself, you will be like a ping pong ball. You know what I'm saying? Just being tossed around from, person to person. You'll be up, you'll be down, you'll be up and you'll be down. And you can't get better in life. Not better. You can't love yourself if you are valuing yourself just based on what other people think of you. What did you say? Just heard yesterday this nigga finally about to sign them papers. Oh, that's my ass. I don't know what that means. Buy the book. Yeah, I mean, definitely buy the book, So, my bronze shade is not my shadow. This is yours and more than your eyes can see. Feel the silk of my soul. Feel my back, rub my thighs, make me lose control. When my fingers no longer taste sweet, you let me know. Because I know something else just as scrumptious, and that's my toes. I want to be the slave that sex controls, changing many positions, exploring the unknown. Your naked pale skin is like a summer's day. The sweat drips sweet dew. The dark curve of your natural hair. The soft kisses of newborn life. That frame I dive unto. That muscular build, ooh, damn, I'm so into. That face that doesn't know its beauty. That heart not aware of how deep love can be. To be a part of this passion making my feelings feel so right, I knowing you and you knowing all of me. When you wake up, it's not a dream, it's all reality. So as you kiss and hold me tight, I will kiss and rub your naked pale skin until that summer's night. Oh, how I wish this night could last. But then reality came back with your trifling ass. Whose man is my man when my bed doesn't know his warmth? Whose man is my man when my hand begs to be held? Why is it my company that's lonely when his friend is not far away? Why is it this body that's horny when his head should turn and say, whose man is my man when my figure wears the smell of sex appeal? Whose man is my man as I remember the warmth of his breath, the heavy beat of his chest, while he longs to grasp the chocolate skin of my breast? Whose man is my man when he could take advantage of me? No, he's no longer my man because he don't like to eat this good punani. Ladies, do you feel me? Listen. I just like, I'm on live. Look, you standing in front of the camera? Look. What you just saying in there? Listen, so I am cracking up because I'm like, how many emotions? Y'all probably was thinking, oh, well, what's wrong with that? That sounds like a good sex phone or whatever. And then I totally just went into, whose man is my man? Well, my phone don't know his voice. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. I'm this.
Oh,
so,
paper?
Go, later. So so it's like I just was like, how can I be this way one way and this time this way another way, all in the same like. Of course, I am driving myself. I mean, that's just the making of the craziness, and that's in '92. So yeah, I just thought that was just so funny. So as I'm going back and reading this, I won't read all of them, but it's kind of like takes you into a mind of a teenager that has been, I guess, boy crazy. I don't know, wanting acceptance, wanting desperately wanting someone to make her feel better about herself, and if you don't never get it the right way, you'll look for it the wrong way, and that's just what happened. I looked for it the wrong way. Yes. How do we pay for the? Oh, Shamika, put your link up for the book. I think I have pews before puberty. Oh, that's saying. So yeah. So that was just about it. What time is 7:45? Let's see what else I want to talk about. So Jamaica did want to talk about the concept of contouring. I know I'm going back because I was supposed to bring that up. And just about because Jamaica is a makeup artist, so she was talking to me about a photo shoot that she did where she gave somebody a natural beat face, and they didn't like it. It won't beat up enough. They want to be beat up so much to where they unrecognizable. Did you want to talk about that?
Sure. Um, for me, I do makeup the way I like to do mine.
You can say it right on the edge.
Hey everybody. When I do my makeup, I like for it to look like what I would wear, and I also want the model to leave still looking like themselves, so they don't post a picture after the shoot and somebody say, "Well, who is that?" Mm-hmm. Like I want you to look the same. I think women should look like women, not like drag queens. Mm-hmm. And I got the main picture on my website is from that shoot, but the girl that I was working with, it was actually her shoot, but I brought in some of my own models and offered to do the makeup. She brought in another makeup artist the next day and said that she wanted a real beat, which was very light contouring, highlighting, very dark contouring, which makes the face look very narrow, which if you already have high cheekbones, you don't need to contour. If you're already light skinned like I am, you don't need to highlight because you already have the highlight. All you need to do is go over what you have and make a small shadow so that the face doesn't look flat and wide. But because I have studied film makeup as well as TV and all of the different lighting and what's required, if you're doing a green screen, you do need very harsh makeup, very hard look, very dark eyebrows, because when the lights hit your face, it is gonna lighten it up, so it's gonna take some of that away. But when you're doing a regular shoot in natural light, you do not need harsh makeup. Otherwise, you will have to go back and retouch the pictures to make it not look so hard.
And so basically, these women are so used to wearing so much makeup that when somebody puts them in something that looks natural, they think it's not enough.
Yeah. And it's like, why are you going out with theater makeup on, with funeral makeup on? I've done makeup for funerals too. Why are you going out the house on a Wednesday dressed, made up like somebody who's going to the Met Gala? Like, it just doesn't look right. And then your phone, you're gonna have makeup all over your phone, all over your clothes. I don't even put makeup on, and it'll be an accident. I might just want to mess with my eyebrows, and then next thing you know, I'm doing my makeup, and I'm like, oh well, this will be a day I post a picture for people who are makeup enthusiasts, or if I want to market makeup. Just like for the wigs, I market the wigs. I could definitely not wear it. As soon as I get home, it's coming off. It's going on a door hook. Like I literally have a rack that's supposed to be for coats that I hang the wigs up on. But for me, I just don't. I feel like it's too much.
It is too much.
Sometimes I take the wig off in the car and I'm not gonna put it on until I get to where I'm going. Like that's just me. But I can do that because I'm me. I'm naked. I don't. It's not. I don't lose any credibility. If a guy liked me in high school, I wasn't wearing makeup then, so he really gonna like me now if he see me dressed up. But that girl standing in the bathroom, I would never did that. You gonna lose a man who really liked you. He probably liked you for your personality, not for the makeup. Exactly. He just liked your confidence with you in the makeup. But why can't you have that same confidence outside of that dress up that you
Exactly. So, people, women, we gotta love ourselves, and the more of us that stand up and be natural and show what real regular women look like, what real natural beauty is, the other people will follow, and there will be some resistance, along the way, and that's okay because people gonna have to fight through. They're gonna be mad. They're going to be mad that the world is telling them to walk outside and be the them that they think is ugly. So you're going to have to scoot down and go by. Go around. And so, don't step on the cord.
Oh, my bad.
And so, they just gonna have to, and it's gonna be something that they're gonna think is a hard thing to do, but they will have to be okay. They will have to be okay. And so, let's see. Makeup is only supposed to be used to enhance the natural. It wasn't intended to be masked up. I'm telling you. I've always liked to see blemishes on women, freckles, birthmarks, and moles. I remember Shamika put up a picture of a girl with freckles and had made a nice post that she was beautiful, and another girl come in like, you trying to be funny type shit. I'm just like, what? Like, women, it's a lot of women that are self-conscious about their freckles. So to celebrate a woman with freckles is a great thing. And then there's some people, like, do you know that white women are putting freckles on their face now? Did you see that?
Yeah, tattooing their freckles. Mm-hmm. They also tattoo their eyeliner, their lip liner, because that stuff was to enhance. Like if you got small eyes, you allow your eyes to give it a darker edge so they would pop out. You would line your lips because your lips are small. A lot of women already have those features, so you're out spending money that you don't have for makeup that you don't need. I got 8-year-olds with hair as long as it's wig. Mm-hmm. So there's no excuse for why you feel like your hair won't grow because you're not even taking the time to get it treated. You won't pay for the deep conditioner, but you'll pay for $200 hair. That's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. So that's about it. If anybody got any questions they want to put, well, you can't go from Florida Evans to Halle Berry. You really can't, but they is so trying me. Like the pictures that I'm seeing, I'm like, who the fuck is that? Do you see did I leave up how to put the music back on? Because that's how I was going to do, put the music back on and go out. You can't. And I'm like, and if so, like that. Let me do it. It's a circle with a line in it. Almost like the, Just show me something.
Yeah, so we could know from this one. This one, almost like turn the shirt.
Oh, I'm looking at the screen up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never would have got it.
But you know the next time.
It's alright.
So that's
this is camera experience.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But Florida had James. Harry is cheating on, divorced with 2 kids. So,
that might be that, like, I don't know, you light skin. That might be that light skin privilege.
And Rose actually has that privilege too, because she is, her mom is like Kate Beard and African or something.
Oh, the music thing. Yeah. Yeah. We're going. Jamaica will be doing some tutorials. Mm. Mhm. Cannot lose. Cause you what? Mm. Better than you. Woo! Yeah. Yes. Yes. What? Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in to Total Woman Tuesday. We about to deliver y'all some real fire with Naked Girls. And remember, Bands and Bubbles at 7:45 on J. Michael Clark's YouTube page. Total Woman Tuesdays, of course, on Tuesday. Fridays at 1 o'clock. Naked Girls TV is Feedback Fridays, and Sundays with Shamika at 7 p.m. on Sundays. And we will be having a Naked Hour coming to you soon. And I'm out. Thank you. Have a great, 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 great evening. I'm better than you. Tell people that.